Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kim of Kimberly Budgets here on YouTube, and I am back, y'all. So today we are going to be doing a November Paycheck One budget with me, also doing the cash envelope and sinking fund stuffing for that as well, and also address the elephant in the room, which is where I have been. We have a lot to go over, so let's get into it. All right, so where have I been? So for the past 6 months, a lot of you all, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I work primarily around elections. And so of course, we either, based on whenever I put up this video, we either just had an election or about to have one. This past 6 months has been insane. Again, if you've been following me for a while, you know I got promoted in February to be the director of my team. So that meant running around and working more than I have ever worked. And so that didn't leave a lot of time for myself and also things I enjoy, like filming these YouTube videos. And so I just decided to take a step back, focus on my mental health, and decide to come back in when the election was over. So things have slowed down a lot. So I've been able to devote time to filming and budgeting and all of that. So that is why I'm back. I am happy to be back. And so let's jump in to my budget overview. So since this video is going to be long enough already, I'm just going to walk through what I'm doing with my budget. A lot of the things are still the same, but there are a few things that have changed. And I should note that for this entire time that I've been away, I've actually not fallen off the wagon. I think I paid off somewhere around $20,000 worth of debt. The only thing is that I switched basically to digital. I haven't been cash stuffing actual cash in binders. So we're going to start all the way over again with that. But let's walk through my budget. So my paycheck is $2,660. I get that every 2 weeks. For my monthly bill, you all also know that I'm 1 month ahead of my bills. So I contribute half of the total amount of my monthly bills to my billing bank account every paycheck. Same goes with my Invisalign payment. The total monthly is $200, so every paycheck I put in $100. The only thing I don't do that for is my student loans. So my minimum student loan payment is $502.50 every month. That brings a total for bills to $672.50, which leaves me $1,987.50 for the rest of my budget. For my variable expenses, I am giving $120 for groceries. I have started doing a meal prep delivery service called Factor 75. I am currently in that promo stage where it's like $60 a week for food, and I'm hoping that helps me cut down on my eating out budget. Currently, which you'll see is $100. I am trying to cut that down by investing more in groceries and meal prep. For spending, we have $40 set aside, entertainment, $20 set aside. Eating out, like I said, is $100 set aside. I'm hoping to get that down, of course. I think that's an outrageous amount for me to be spending pretty much on myself, and I'll acknowledge that. So I'm trying to cut that down. For miscellaneous, I have $10 set aside. Total is $290 for my variable expenses. Leftover, I have $1,697.50. Now for sinking funds, personal is getting $100, car is getting $55, and one thing I've done is move my gas payment or my gas contribution to my sinking funds category. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I work from home, and so I literally don't drive at all. And if I do drive, it's locally. So I don't give that much to gas. I pump gas maybe every 3 months, and so I just put it in the sinking fund. For my emergency fund, I did deplete my emergency fund and put that towards debt, and so I'm working on building that back up. I currently have about $850 in my emergency fund, so we're starting off with a $40 contribution there. For gifts, $75. For birthday, we have $10 set aside. We are not contributing anything to beauty this time. For clothing, we are also putting in $0. I've already bought all of my fall and winter clothing, so nothing for this paycheck. Total for sinking funds is $280, which leaves me $1,417.50 left over. Finally, at the end of my budget, I am giving $1,417 that is left over to my number one priority goal, which is paying off my debt. So I'm putting that money there. So now let's take this and jump into my cash stuffing portion of this video. All right, y'all, so we got 1,846 from the bank. That's 10 100s, 31 20s, 10 10s, 25s, and 27 1s. It's all counted right here. And so let's go ahead and get to cash stuffing. For my cash envelopes, I am waiting for my little A7 binder to show up, so we're just using my loose envelopes for right now. For spending, we are getting 2 20s put in there. So how has everyone been doing? I am going to start catching up on videos soon. I want to hear about how everyone's past 6 months has been. Eating out is getting $100, so that's 20, 40, 60, and 80. And you'll notice throughout this video that I have scaled down a lot of what I'm doing. Just trying to keep it simple and just contributing as much as I can to paying off debt. Entertainment is $20. I am almost done with my federal student loans. I plan on paying those down to the $10,000 balance and just seeing if we end up getting forgiveness or not. So that is exciting. Miscellaneous is going to get $10. And honestly, after I'm done with paying off my federal student loans, I'm going to shift into saving for a down payment on a house, because I'm realizing that is something that I do want to do sooner rather than later. So miscellaneous is getting 10, and that is it for my envelopes. You'll notice that I did not stuff groceries, and that's because since I pay with my debit card, I keep that money in the account just so it can draft out and I don't have to run to the bank to put money back in. So let's talk about my sinking funds. So here is my sinking funds binder. It is large, it's an A5. I just wanted a little bit more room for the money that I'm putting in here. And so I've scaled it up a little bit, and I've made a cover for each zipper envelope, which has a tracker on the back. So I am currently using this as my setup. For student loans, we are putting in $1,417. So let's go ahead and count that out. That's 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,400, 14, 10, 15, 16, and 17. And since this is the first cash stuffing I've been doing in a while, all of these envelopes are empty. So the balance of my student loans envelope is $1,417. Just put that in there. And I love how much extra space I have to put in my cash in these bigger envelopes. For emergency, we are putting in $40. So that's just going to be 2 20s. And my goal for my emergency fund is $10,000. I don't think I said that in the budget portion of this video. So that's $40. For gifts, we are putting in $75. This envelope's interesting because I am going to be combining my Christmas savings and my birthday savings, because really all of it is gifts, but I still want to split it up. So these are my challenge trackers that I sell in my Etsy shop. For Christmas, I am putting in 75. So I'm just going to do 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 5 for Christmas. And I'm going to color in these trackers later. And for birthdays, I'm just putting in $10. So I'll just do 2 5s for that. And that's it for gifts. For clothing, again, we're putting nothing because I've already bought my fall clothing. Car, we're putting in $55. So I'm gonna put some ones in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50. Oh, and then I need another 5 for $55. Like I said, this includes car maintenance, insurance, gas, all of that. So $55 goes in my car envelope. My personal envelope is getting $100. So that is 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 100. Perfect. I was a little worried about this video because I'm kind of rusty on counting on camera, but luckily this time everything worked out. And then lastly, beauty is getting nothing. I am still trying to figure out if I actually want a beauty envelope. While I was away, I dabbled in eyelash extensions, and so this category was kind of justified. But my eyes were very mad at me the entire time and very uncomfortable. So I got them taken off, and I just don't know if I'm going to be doing a lot of beauty things. Maybe I'll just use it. I do spend a lot of money on skincare, so maybe this will just be my skincare envelope and just things I use for, just funds I use for toiletries and things of that nature. So we'll see about the future of this envelope. But that is it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I am so excited to be back, and I just want to become active in this community again. I've missed you all so much. Stay tuned for next week's video, which is going to be the budget with me for my second paycheck of November. Bye!